Hello everyone, Trina here. Today I wanted to take some time to show you how to make a accordion fold notebook out of one sheet of paper. So here I have a sheet of watercolor paper, and what you're first going to do is fold it in half. Take your bone folder, or if you don't have a bone folder, that works too. And I'm gonna just do this both ways so we get a nice fold. Then we're gonna take this side and make another fold. Again, we're gonna bone fold it. If you don't have a bone folder, a wooden spoon will work as well. We got two sides. Now we're gonna do the other side. You want to make sure that these are pretty even. Okay. So now I'm going to fold the paper in half this way. Ooh, it's kind of tough. Probably should have done that one first. This paper is a little stiff. I've been looking for new ways. My problem with most watercolor sketchbooks is that the paper is not that great of quality. And you can see here I kind of messed this up, but we're gonna still make it, it'll still work. So now we have these 8 squares. We could do another fold, but then those would be really tiny. Do we want to do another fold? I think I'm gonna stick with just this one. Let's do it again this way. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim here, we're gonna trim here, and we're gonna trim here. You wanna trim just to the middle. You can either rip it or use an X-Acto knife. We'll see how strong this blade is. So we're gonna cut here, just to the middle fold. And there to the middle fold. And then we're gonna cut in the middle right here. Okay, so now you should have what looks like an M. So then you can fold paper back like that, fold paper like that, like that, like that. And then you can put some covers on here and make a cover for it. And then you have your nice little sketchbook to draw on. Like I said, you can put some covers and glue some cardboard on the back. There's also a neat way to, if you wanted to, you could glue these little pieces together. Oh, not those little pieces, these little pieces together and make a little pocket so you could put stuff in. So you can make a little pocket, put a piece of paper in to keep all your stuff. You can also use both sides if you want. I might venture to guess. So there's lots of ways that you can use this little fun notebook, and you can also use a bigger sheet of paper. A larger sheet of paper and make more rows and just go up. You would just go up maybe, so if we cut this in half, it would be the same thing. We just have more. We'd have 16 instead of 8. So yeah, that's the little project today. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and make some sketchbooks for your wonderful art. So let's make a cover for this little notebook we just made. Got 2 sheets of cardboard here. And I have these two kind of fun little pieces of ephemera paper, wrapping paper that I bought. They have stamps and stuff on them. That's kind of fun. So you just want to cut it to the size, and this is crooked. You want to make sure it's not crooked. Let's fix that. That's really crooked. And she lost. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's cut this a little straighter. Okay. So now I'm just going to put some glue on here, and it doesn't matter which size you use. I'm probably going to use this side down. Don't need a lot of glue. I don't want it to get all squishy. Okay. And now we're just going to lay this down somewhat in the middle. And this doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to cover it. You're going to glue it to the back side of the book. So you do one side. We're going to do the other side. And I'm just using Elmer School Glue. I'm going to place it in the middle. Press it down. Make sure it's nice and flat. This is going to be cool, I think. Okay. So once you have, I'm going to take my bone folder here. I'm going to need a little bit of that texture, that cardboard, but I'm okay with that. You could use chipboard. You could use like an old cereal box. There are many things that you could use. So now what I'm going to do is, my little scissors. I'm just going to trim off at the corners here, like this. Make some squares. Like so. And I'm going to add some glue onto here. We're just gonna fold it over like so. She said it's not gluing. Need more glue. Oh, more glue. This isn't working very well. I think I needed more paper. So note to self, next time use more paper. Like a lot more paper. I wasn't taking into account the side of that. I think I failed glue in kindergarten. But it doesn't matter what it looks like underneath because we're going to cover that up. So it doesn't really matter. And you're going to want to let that dry a little bit. Get the bone folder out and really get in there. Oh, that's good. Okay, so there's one side. Let's do the other side real quick. You can see how you can make all sorts of things with this. You could use your jelly prints. You could use old watercolors. You could just use a plain brown paper. You could use probably any sort of cloth that you wanted. Anything that you want to cover this up with to make your own little watercolor journal sketchbook. And like I said, this is a pretty quick, easy tutorial. I'm sure that you will take your time a little bit more than I have here. I'm more of a get it done person than a perfect person. That worked a lot better. See, this one goes on a lot more easy because I had I had more paper to work with. Okay. Glue, glue, glue. And it probably would have helped if I would have scored those first and used my bone folder to get them sorted, but I didn't do that. Okay, so there we have our second page. Ta-da! Not perfect, but done. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. So now let's take our notebook and we're just gonna put this on here. So we take the first page, put out some glue, and you could let this dry before you do this step, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Now let's see which way we want this to be. I want it to be this way, I think. And then we're just gonna lay this on top. Make sure it looks good on the inside. And we're gonna do the other one. So it's going this way. And I don't remember, I think I got this paper at, we have a French gift shop. They sell like French chocolates and pastries and cheese and all things French. It's right next door to the British store, which sells all things Brits. It's called Brits and El Marché. And I do believe I got this paper there a while back. It's a really fun place to go and shop. They have all sorts of handmade gifts and things from France. Anything that you could imagine. I don't go there often because I would buy all the paper. Okay. So there you have it. There's our little sketchbook, complete with a cover. It's a good travel size sketchbook. You could put a ribbon around it, which I probably will do to keep it closed, or you could use an elastic band to put around it. But look how cute that is. It's super cute, right? Okay, there we have it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will work on figuring out how to stitch together one of these in a small one, and I will post that video soon. So we'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing day, and I'll chat soon. Bye.